we have a wonderful speaker today, Madhu Gajjala ma'am, joining us. And to talk to her and to introduce her, we have our host for today, Balraj Kapoor sir from PSSM UK team. He's been meditating for a while and he's very passionate about introducing meditation, spreading meditation, and mindful living. So, hi, sir. Welcome to today's session. Thank you for joining us.
Namaste, namaste. Welcome. Hi, good afternoon, everybody. Hello, bonjour, salam alaikum. I I am so excited today afternoon to welcome all of you to this wonderful session of Infinity. And Infinity is all about getting connected to every soul around the planet. The session's Infinity is an effort to create a pure science where we all can forget everything and be with ourselves in meditation and experience the unlimited self of ours. Here we drop all eyes in infinity, which is the identification and belongingness to a particular religion, country, spiritual organization, gurus, spiritual practices, and belief systems, etc. Ultimately, we all are seekers of truth, as you know, masters, and truth is one. So you've pleased one in infinity to come together and feel the oneness to enjoy the beautiful space of oneness. In today is a very, very, very special moment for me personally. Um, Incidentally, as you all know, that we are very much close to Valentine's. Valentine's is a day where we think about love for our beloveds. And for me, love is not about just thinking about the beloveds in your life. It's all about those wonderful, wonderful things that we all associate with. It could be your parents, it could be your beloved wife, your girlfriend, your every relation. For me, it's also about everything that I come across in life, be it my vehicle, be it my clothes I wear. I'm wearing a red today, and so is our host, and so is our anchor, and so is everybody else. So, what a coincidence, you know? And I'm so excited today talking about the lady that I'm going to bring in on. But before that, I just want to kind of, express gratitude to her for the service that she's rendering. Um, Madhuji, I know her personally for the last 4 years, and it is an immense honor and a pleasure for me to bring her onto this platform. When I met her about 4 years ago, I must tell you all this. She was talking about a session in which she mentioned about a few incidents in her life, and she went into depression. And she mentioned about her miscarriage and how she overcame that. And, she has been absolutely amazing. And friends, actually, from that day onwards, I saved her number on my mobile as Madhu Ma, because she has become a mother not only to a person like me, but she's become a mother to I don't know how many millions of souls that she has kind of come in contact with. To me, she's also like a Barbie doll, the modern day Barbie doll of PSSM. That's the way I describe her. So Madhu, as you know, was born in India and married to her Valentine, Prabhu Ram sir, in 2008. She started practicing meditation from 2009 when she touched the rock bottom of depression and meditation, which helped her to lift herself up within a short span of time. And she realized that happiness is a state and it is within each one of us, and we don't have to search outside. With the experience in meditation, she, along with her wonderful Valentine, hosted thousands of sessions. She went to schools and taught meditation to hundreds of kids collectively. During a stay in Egypt, she gave a TEDx talk for a German university in Cairo on meditation and its benefits. Meditation also guided her to explore the world of sacred geometry and colors through her mandala art. She gets a vision in her meditation, which enables her to find her creative center. The art, which she portrays on canvas, is all levels of healing to each individual who encounters them, and they can be used as color therapy to relax the mind. She also plays singing bowls to guide everyone into deeper state of meditation. So without wasting any further time, Madhuma, welcome, welcome, welcome to Infinity.
Thank you, Balraj. It's so good to see you and very happy to be here. And thanks to the entire team for hosting these wonderful sessions, which can benefit so many people. So thank you so much. And very excited that you are here, Balraj. You always bring up that energy. So thank you for being here and being the host for today.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. So should we, Madhuma? Let me first ask you this, since we are on this topic of Valentine week. I just want to ask you straight away. I know your Valentine, Sri Ram. Tell me about what was this? How did you meet him? I know it was probably a love marriage or arranged marriage. I'm not sure. But then was it at love at first sight?
Yes, yes, Balraj. Um, this proposal has been brought by my aunt. Ram's proposal has brought by my aunt. When my aunt saw him in his Ram's brother's wedding, she felt like this guy is very good and this guy is very good for Madhu. Okay, she came and she told my parents, and my parents were ready, and they told me on phone that we have seen this guy Ram. His name is Ram, and we would like you to come to our hometown and see this guy. If you like it, you can get married to him. I said, Ma, Nana, if you like that guy, I'm ready. I don't know. Somehow I felt like listening to his listening about him from my parents was really wonderful. So I felt instantly connected to him, not seeing him, not seeing his picture, but I felt this is the guy. This is the
So you
guy
did
I've
not
been.
even talk to him. You did not even
No,
talk to him.
I didn't talk to him yet at that
Wow.
time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just a feeling. And since my parents insisted me to come down to my hometown, I went to my hometown. I have seen Ram, I have met him, and the way he took our relation, like the way he have given comfort like a friend, was to this state as well. He carried the same kind of friendship. So, but this he is my forever Valentine. Yeah.
I tell you what, he's quite a charmer. I personally, I don't say this on behalf of myself. I say this on behalf of every person who actually knows him. He's an absolute charmer, and both of you, I feel personally that you're made for each other as soulmates for life. And congratulations for you. And so you've answered this question rightly, saying that okay, it was an arranged marriage. You had no clue, and it wasn't love at first sight, and that love eventually actually grew within you every moment that you spent with him, right?
I think I don't say it as love at first sight, but love at the first feeling. The
Wow.
first feeling about hearing him was you say yes. Yeah.
Wonderful. So now, friends, we all have Valentines in our life, right? We all have Valentines in our life, but there's one particular Valentine that is common to all of us. Any guesses? There's one Valentine who has actually come into our lives and changed our life completely into a different level. And now I'm talking about this beautiful, lovely sweetheart of ours, and how he has come into our life and changed us into something different, something unique, something so great. And I want to ask now Madhuma, what does she feel about this special Valentine of ours, which obviously is definitely Patriji?
Yeah.
What was your intake about how your first ever meeting with him? How were you introduced by him? So on and so
Yeah.
forth.
So, Balraji, my husband's family, Ram's family, has been meditating with Patriji from 1997. And Patriji have visited our home many a times in our hometown in Kadapa, in Andhra Pradesh. So he has visited many a times. I got married to Ram in 2008, and I have heard about Patriji, but I have never met that time in a wedding, or after 1 year or 1.5 years, I happened to meet him. And before I happened to meet him, meditation came into my life, thanks to my in-laws, that they have brought meditation to me at the right time. They have explained what all benefits that we can attain when we practice more and more meditation. So the moment I have embraced meditation, Ram and myself, we have hosted sessions in Egypt, and later with our in-laws, we traveled to India. And that was the time when I first met Patriji. That was the time I felt I'm very eligible to meet Patriji and to tell him, sir, please do come to Egypt and please stay with us and please let us spread the word of meditation in Egypt to the locals. So it was in the year of 2010. May 5th was the date that I met him in my hometown Kadapa, where he happened to come for a wedding. So it was very I was very scared initially to meet him, but then he called up on the stage. There were thousands and thousands of people for that wedding, so around 3,000 or 4,000 people who have attended for that wedding. See, wherever Patriji goes, there will be thousands of people around. So many people want to meet him, see him. That's why many people have come for that wedding, and the relatives and everybody of that marriage, they have all come. So sir called me upon the stage, me and Ram, and so we were on the stage. That was the first time for me to come on the stage and to say something. He said, okay, you say about what you have all done in Egypt regarding meditation. I said, sir, I'm very scared. Then what he did is he put his hands on my shoulders, and he said, like a father doing to a daughter, say, don't worry, I'm there. So you just go on. And when he said that, that gave a lot of comfort to me, that all the fears have dropped, and I started sharing of what all we have done in Egypt. Yeah. So that was the first meeting, which I'll never forget. And the comfort that he have given, not knowing about me, but still without judging me, he had taken me into his arms and he just embraced me. So
wow, I see I see a message in the chat saying that it was my marriage. So, the person whose marriage you attended in 2008 it's there in this session. Wow. Wow, this is called the energy of Patriji. You well. Thank you for giving that. Congratulations. Uh, so, coming to the next question, everybody knows about the miscarriage that you had, okay, and how you overcame that through your power of meditation, okay. So I just want you to kind of talk a little bit about what you felt at that time and how you kind of overcame that with meditation, because that's
yeah,
something which people can learn from, because all
yeah,
of us go through so many challenges in our life every day.
yeah. So 2008 was the year that November was the year that I got married to Ram, and I didn't embrace meditation right away. It took time for me to embrace meditations. We used to meditate here and there, but not every day, not regularly. Then when this miscarriage happened to me in 2009, I went into a very bad depression. I just want to become pregnant so that I want to become a mother, so that I wanted to become busy, so that I'll be engaged with my baby. I'll be occupied with my baby. So that was the only reason that I want to become a mother. Then I asked the universe or the God, and the God had showered that, like I became pregnant, but that didn't stay long. It stayed only for 2.5 or 3 months. And later, this miscarriage happened, and it was a very, like a very unfortunate situation at that time, because I was not into meditation to understand that it is not actually an unfortunate situation. So I hit the rock bottom. I was like crying every day. I was cursing myself. I was having hate talk towards myself. And then my in-laws came to Egypt and they told me, see, if you have a question, any question you have an answer within yourself. So just go within, they said. I have listened to their experience of what all they have have experienced with the practice of meditation. So I said, okay, let me give it a try. And I did try meditation for a week very dedicatedly. And in a week's time, I started feeling happy for no reason. I started feeling joyful. I started feeling, yes, I'm fine, like I'm really good. It's okay, it happens. And I also understood that everything happens for a reason. Every misfortune that you undergo in your life happens for a reason. Only when we practice meditation, we have that clarity to understand that, yes, it is bringing you a lot of good. So that 1 week of meditation made me realize that everything happens for a reason, and I have known myself, I have loved myself. So this is the reason why this miscarriage had happened to me. So I just wanted to tell to all our friends over here that, friends, if you have undergone any kind of misfortune in your life, don't feel disheartened. Everything happens for a reason, and just be open to it and to see what it is conveying you or what it is bringing to you. If you see that, then there is no suffering at all. When I've understood this, that this miscarriage came to me to teach me something or to make me realize of who I am, or what all I can do, then every suffering that I was undergoing before had just disappeared. So I
Wow,
just
wow, wow. Wonderful, wonderful. What a wonderful way of expressing that. So, friends, as you all know, she mentioned about a miscarriage, but a few years later, both she and her hubby Ram, they were blessed with a child, and that child was called Beam. I want you to kind of now mention about Beam, which has become, as a talk of the town for the entire planet. So the Beam meditation, this
yeah.
channel that you started.
So, Balaji, before Beam came into our lives, there was this another channel or another group. It was called BEH. So this name, both Beam and BEH, has been given by Patriji.
Oh wow.
BEH is Breath Energy Health Meditation.
Okay.
When you are with your breath, you get lots of energy with which you will get all the health. That means all kinds of holistic health, mental health, physical health, emotional health, social health, every health that you will attain when we are with our breath. So that is what he named when we were living in Egypt. So all those 6 years, we with the name of BH, we have continued. And once we have come to Germany, sir had named it as Beam, Breath Energy Awareness Meditation. When we are with the breath, energy comes, and with that energy, we become more and more aware. So, sir had given this name, and from the time we have landed in Germany, in 2017, May was the time where we have started the sessions at home, and then when pandemic had started, we have been really consistent that every day, without missing even a single day, till this day, the sessions are happening morning and evening. So this is what we have learned from Patriji: being consistent, no matter if the participant comes or not, but being available all the time is what we have learned from him, and we are continuing the same.
I salute both of you for this commitment that you have done. Friends, I have witnessed this particular thing about them. Not only do they conduct this Beam sessions every morning and every evening, come what may, rain, sunshine, whatever is there, but they are always there for that. But to top it all, wherever they travel, and this is again, I was so touched by them personally when I saw and I witnessed them when they came over to UK. Every day they would spend, every hour they would spend in spreading meditation. I mean, true masters, the brand ambassadors, I would say, of pssm, who have actually made their life's commitment key. It's all about teaching meditation to every person, because I saw it and many people saw that wherever they travel. In fact, they were very recently in India, and they went on a 40-day tour or a 45-day tour, and I was actually, watching them every day They did not go to their houses. They did not go to the relatives. They did not go to their parents. They landed in Delhi, and in Delhi, they started moving around in various pyramid centers, pyramid sessions, talking to people, talking about the mandala art that she does. And, oh my God, it goes on and on and on. I can keep on going, Madhuji. What a person you are. And so is your charmer, Valentine, Madhu, Ram, the beautiful couple that we all know as together. So, uh, now I wanted to know more about this beautiful energy that you've created for yourself through mandala art. Can you talk about that to us and about this cosmic energy that you kind of created for us?
Yeah.
The cosmic picture.
Yeah. So when I started meditating more and more, I started seeing colors. I started seeing sacred geometry, and I started putting it on various mediums. Say, maybe on the bottles, maybe on the rocks. I was doing on various mediums. I was using various mediums to express it. But in the year of 2015, end of 2015 and beginning of 2016, there was a strong calling that I have to do it on a bigger canvas. That was the time where Ram had encouraged me to do it on a bigger canvas, and I just had taken a 3 feet by 4 feet canvas, and randomly I did 15 circles, because circles or the mandalas really fascinate me, because mandalas complete oneself. I mean, it's a complete cycle. So I always love to do mandalas, and I find a lot of joy and a lot of meaning when I paint them. And it started this special one started in the year of 2016, and started with the center circle, and it's called Flower of Life. That Flower of Life has been used for different events, like as a backdrop for the events. We have used one of our friends from Egypt. He had suggested that why not taking it as a big print and using it as a backdrop for the stage. So we have used it, and many people or many masters who have come for that event had said that it is like a portal for them to go inside. It is taking them inside. So what I was doing is I was just simply painting. I was just having, there was no logic that was coming to my mind, or there was nothing like, okay, after this color, I have to do this color. No, I have dropped everything. And I usually paint in the nights. 12 to 5 is the time where I sit and I paint. And,
Wow.
Because in the day there will be so many thoughts, but in the night where everything is at still, you will connect to the universe, or you will connect to the divine. So I just drop myself completely, and then I place all the colors down, and then whatever comes intuitively, I just pick it. And then slowly it started, and then one circle after the circle, one circle finishes and the other circle calls me, okay, you come to me and you paint me there. So I used to go there and I paint. So meanwhile, I used to share this journey on Facebook. There are art groups in Facebook, so I started sharing there. So many people who have not known art, or who are new to art, they started sharing that it drives them to take the brush and to paint. And many people also wrote to me in a separate message that they were going through tough times in their life, but the colors or the patterns that has been put onto this painting is bringing them out of their depression or from their suicidal thoughts. When I've shared that, I've just accepted it, because I was not knowing what it is doing, because it is doing only good to me. I'm experiencing patience, I'm experiencing a lot of love for myself, I'm experiencing joy, lots of emotions that were coming when I was doing it. And then it got finished in the year of 2021. It took almost 5.5 to 6 years to finish it. And because Patriji told me long back that never rush in life. Don't do things just because you have to do it. Take your own time, but make sure that you are committed to it. So I took the same in the art as well. So whenever it used to call me, I used to go. Otherwise, I will keep it aside for months together. So it finished in 2021, or just 1 week before it got finished. There was a strong calling or a strong intuition that this painting is just not a painting. If it had touched me in a deeper way, then it can touch many people. So this painting should be a medium for so many people to connect to themselves and to connect to their hearts and to come into meditation. So with this intention, I met Patriji in 2021 in November in Pyramid Valley. I said, "Sir, this is what I feel the purpose of this painting. It's not like it should not belong to one person or one home. It has to be for everybody." So then I asked him, "Sir, would you please name it?" Then he named this painting as the Cosmic Picture. So that's where, from that time, 2021 November till this time, wherever we go, we take the Cosmic Picture along with us, and we meditate in every country or wherever people call us. So this
Wow.
is the
Wow.
story of the Cosmic Picture.
Superb, superb, absolutely amazing. So when do you actually sleep? Because you just mentioned 12 to 5, you do painting. So where do you get the time to sleep or rest, or do you ever do that, or you don't do that? And how, what is your, how do you start your day? Let me start with that. I mean, how do you kind of, what is your day like?
I see. When we practice meditation, Balrajji, the sleep is not required. Only we sleep for the body, just to rest the body. Sometimes in the day, if it feels like I need to take a rest for my body, I just relax for 10 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes, and then that's fine.
Wow.
I'm super active. So it's not like we have to put too much mind to it that, okay, I require a lot of sleep, then only I'll be active. There are so many rishis and there are so many sages and saints that they don't require sleep at all. It's just that they are energized all the time. It's not only while meditating that we have to experience that energy, but also in the day to day. How are you thinking? What kind of a thoughts are you having? Is these thoughts are necessary for you? What kind of a words are you speaking? What kind of an actions are you doing? So all these means a lot, to have that energy. So when you have that energy, you don't require sleep. Your mind is always in that stillness state that you don't require sleep. Only for the body, I sleep every now and then, but not for the hours together. Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Well,
But
super.
but if my body asks, okay, you need a long sleep, I will do that. So I will just listen to whatever it is conveying to me.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Madhu ma'am, could you please tell me now that what message you'd like to give to especially the youth, because the youth is going through a lot of, challenges in their life. Um, you know, People are, having so many kind of expectations out of life, and the, the relationships, the kind of challenges that they go through. All of us go through that, but then especially the youth, what message would you like to give them with regards to the way they should conduct their life, and how do they face these challenges?
Yeah. So Balaji, for the youth, or for anybody for that matter, it's just that, like everybody is lost. Not only youth, everybody is lost. They really don't
Very true.
know what they want. They really don't know where they are heading. They're simply lost, starting from very young age to old people. They are all lost. I speak to my family. I'm still in India, and I try to communicate with my relatives and my family members. I see how they are, like they don't know where they're heading. It's not because they were never taught how to love themselves. They were never taught that you are of much value, so they were never taught that, hey, you matter a lot, you know. So if they have been taught right from their childhood that, hey, work on yourself, love yourself and all these things, then their life is full sorted. Their life will be full joyous. So what I will say to all the youth or to everybody is just to love yourself. You matter a lot, and please don't get carried away by what others say. Just be content with yourself, because you are your own best friend. You are your own best friend. Don't seek friends outside. You have a friend within yourself who is really, really waiting for you to listen to him or her. So when we practice meditation, can't we spend at least 10 or 15 minutes in a day for our own self? I always
Mm,
question everybody. I always question this to everybody that, hey, you
mm,
have lots of time, 24 hours. What are you doing in that 24 hours? You are
mm,
you're using your mobile, you are chatting with your friends, you are doing lots of stuff. Can't you
mm,
spend that 10 or 15 minutes for your own self, for your own good, to sort your
mm,
own life?
mm.
So if one take a commitment to their own self, one motivate their own self, then everything is sorted. So to our dear youth, they have to just uplift themselves. There are so many helps from outside, but until and unless if they don't help themselves, no help outside can help.
Very true. Wow. That is so true. I mean, so many times I have the same kind of a situation there, and then I keep saying that, believe me, I was completely a different person, Madhuji, before coming into meditation to what I am today. Because what I've realized is that what Patriji made me do is that love myself. So I'm in love with myself first. I say every morning when I get up, "Oh, Balraj Kapoor, you're the best person around here." And I just go and hug myself. That's the thing you need to do for yourself, because until you don't self love, until you don't love yourself, how can you love the world? How can you love the people around you? How can you love anything around you? So I love everything around me because I love myself. So, and that's what you do for yourself, Madhuji, and it's absolutely amazing. So coming to the final bits of it is that um, you know what where do you see yourself in the next few years, or what is your next plans of what you want to achieve?
There is nothing to achieve, Balraji. There's
Wow.
nothing to achieve. So I don't have any future plans as such that, okay, in 5 years' time, I want this, I want to do this, I want to do that. For me, next minute is very important. I have learned this from Patriji that we have to be spontaneous and we have to have no plans. No plan is a great plan, actually. So
Wow.
just going, because if you plan and if it doesn't work out, then you get into stress. If you don't have any plan, whatever comes your way, you do your best to it and you make sure that you are committed to it. That is what I do it and I believe in. So I just go with no plan and then step by step I move ahead. So
Wow, wow, wonderful. So let's talk about some, meditation experience or something that you kind of, you always kind of, you associate with it and you want to share it with everybody else. I know that, you meditate a lot and there's so many visions you get. So talk to me about something that, really kind of, hit you, dil mein laga, that kind of a situation.
I think every meditation is very unique, and for me, apart from the art, apart from the art, I don't see anything. But that meditation of a half an hour or 1 hour, sometimes few hours, that helps me to be in that stillness state all through.
Hmm.
So I maintain that stillness not only in meditation, but the experiences that I have in the day-to-day life of how I am dealing with the situations. That is the
Hmm.
greatest achievement, not
Oh,
what I see or what I experience in meditation, but what happens when you are not meditating and when you are facing the world, how are you dealing with it? That
hmm.
that is the greatest experiences. So right now I'm in India, and I'm with my family.
Hmm.
I'll be here till May. So every day I'm meeting so many of my relatives, and how I am speaking to them, and everything is a challenge, and how I am facing the challenge. So it's really wonderful to see how I am progressing. Being with everybody in the challenges, there is a lot of growth. There is great enlightenment that one can attain. Being somewhere aloof, you'll never get to grow. But with all these challenges around, then you will see how your meditation is really working. How is your experience in life? So this is what I'm seeing now, Balraji. So not
Wow.
not meditation, but what happens after meditation is of greater value to me.
So you're away from your Valentine for the last 2 months, and now you just mentioned that you're going to be away from him for the next 5 months, something, or May. That's a lot of time to be away from, the charmer of your life. And it's all love through Zoom sessions, or or video callings and all those things, or what's going on?
I'm actually here in India because my father is not keeping well. I'm fulfilling
Okay,
my dharma to be around him and
okay.
to just hold that energy. So
Hmm.
yeah, so my Valentine is always happy. He gave me that freedom that we have come ahead of this thing called missing, or like all these things. So we carry each other in our hearts, so there is no point of missing.
Hmm. Right. So, I just want to know, because there are a lot of people, talk this question, that when Patriji left or vacated his body, what they felt like. So what was your feeling when you went through this happening that you witnessed and all of us witnessed?
Um, I think we were fortunate enough that to that he had prepared us from very long time, from 2016 or 2018. There were some instances that he was hinting us a lot. And especially in the year of 2020, where we had done this enlightenment on no death sessions, there was a strong calling that we have to host this 49-day sessions, wherein every morning we used to have this half an hour meditation, and then followed by wisdom sharing from this book called No Death. It's a compilation of many masters that PSSM had brought this one book called No Death. And every day we used to read an article from that book. And on the 49th day, we have invited Patriji, and we've asked him to share his message. And that was the time he shared that at this moment, when I leave, it is purely my choice, he said. So there are so many instances he had mentioned in that session or previously as well, that had made us very strong to accept his departure from this physical world. So
Right.
he said that like there is no separation. He said this
Hmm.
beautiful statement. He said there is no separation, Madhu. Separation is only in the mind. He said.
Hmm.
When you just drop the mind, there is no separation. We are just one. So
Right.
he's everywhere. So when we heard that he left, it was not shocking at all for us. We were in Paris at that time with my in-laws. So it was
Mhm.
not shocking. I felt that we were much prepared for this to hear and to accept it, and to you know to take inspiration from his life, and to keep him alive with what we are actually sharing to the word of meditation.
Hmm. Nice. Wonderful. Wonderful. So you just mentioned about books to me. So what kind of books do you read, or what would you like to kind of, talk about which books you recommend, people to read,
Yeah.
masters to read?
I read all kinds of spiritual books. We
Hmm.
maintain a library in my home in our home in Germany. So whenever we come to India, we at least carry 10 kgs of books to Germany, so that we keep it in the library, so that people, whoever comes for the meditation, they can take the book, and they can just help themselves. So one of my favorite books is The Untold Story of Sita. It's my ever like evergreen book that I would like to share to everybody, that please do read this book. May you are a woman, or maybe you are a man, please read this book. There are so many lessons that we get to learn from this book, The Untold Story of Sita. So we have
Hmm.
heard a lot of stories about Rama, but we have never known what Ma Sita is. So reading this book, what is her message to the world, is really amazing. So that is one of my favorite books, Balraj.
Wow. Nice. 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 And what other books do you recommend? I mean, apart from this, any other in particular that you think is worth definitely a shout or something?
Yeah, the Celestian Prophecy, Many
Okay.
Life Masters, and
Oh, wow.
all books of brainwaves, and also the shift by this wonderful movie, dear friends. If you would like to watch, there is also a book by the name The Shift by Dr. Wayne Dyer. And if you really like to watch a movie, there is in YouTube that you'll find this documentary by the name The Shift from Ambition to Meaning. So please do watch. From there also we will get to learn a lot of things. So there are so many books.
Nice, nice, wonderful, wonderful. And I mean, like the next question I wanted to know was that you just mentioned about, that I know friends, Madhu and Ram are currently staying in Germany, as you know, and they are organizing a very big event that is happening in the month of May, which is Buddha Purnima. And how are the preparations getting along for that, Madhu? And
I
now that
think
you're there in India, or Ram is there, how is that happening? And could you please talk about that big event?
so. We have a wonderful team, Balraj, in Germany. So they are doing their work, and Ram being there in Germany now, he's doing his part. Me being here in India, I'm just giving calls to all the masters, and I'm inviting everyone personally. So yeah, that's what is happening. And this event is the first event or the second event in that is taking place in Europe. The first event took place in last year Buddha Purnima in Paris. With that inspiration, with the inspiration from Dr. GK and Padma Akka, we are taking this Buddha Purnima event forward, and wherein we are inviting so many people from Frankfurt or from Germany or from overseas to come and join this event, so that there'll be masters from across to shower their wisdom for this event. So it is going to happen on May 17th and 18th. It starts on 17th at 4:30 p.m. CET time, European time, and it ends on 18th evening, 7:30 p.m. So it is going to be a wonderful event mixed with a lot of wisdom sharing, cultural activities, dance performances, musical meditation sessions. So friends, if you are there in Europe, or if you can make it, please do join us, so that we require lots and lots of energies to Europe, so that we can have a wonderful, wonderful Europe and a wonderful world. So yeah, thanks Balraji for
Somebody
asking
just
this.
put in the chat where in Germany, they
It is
mentioned. So I
it
think
is
it's
happening
Frankfurt,
in
right?
France. Yeah, it is happening in
Perfect.
France. Yeah.
Yes, yes. So it's happening in Frankfurt, France on the 17th or 18th. And Madhuji and Ramji, if you require a host, then maybe you can think about somebody like me. मेरे को भी कुछ chance मिल जाएगा अगर, तो do let me know if I could be a host for this session. And I'd love to kind of have that laughter energies into and bring about in the people. But anyway, it is great. We are looking forward to this wonderful event that the entire beam uh, team is kind of coordinating it out. Of course there are so many I think about 3 months already left for it, but believe me, there are people who have actually booked their tickets and hotel accommodation as of now. When I speak to you, there are people who've already done that. So many people are excited about this whole event that is happening in Germany, and so am I. And on behalf of Beam, on behalf of Madhu and Ram, on behalf of every PSSM master, I'd like to personally invite all of you to please, if you can, come over to Germany, and we'll have lots of fun, lots of meditation, lots of Sajjan Sagitya, and we'll have a wonderful time. And it's all about being in that beautiful energy of love, because love is what life is all about, isn't it? I mean, it's all about love. They say that, uh, you know, and to me, Madhuji, I always say this, that, life is not about, that they say that you should never count your age by the number of years that you have lived, friends, but
Mm.
you should count the years by the amount of service that you have done. So, my heartfelt I really bow down in gratitude to you, to Ram, and to every PSSM master. Thanks to PMC English, who's kind of given this opportunity to all of us to share our wisdom, to share our things. And, I just wanted to express a big round of applause and thank you on behalf of every one of us here, Madhuji, for gracing the occasion, for giving us this invaluable, priceless wisdom, as I say. And before that, if I say that, I just wanted to express to the wonderful lady Mangla Madam, for the beautiful bhajan that she sang for us. And, I just thought, I don't know if she's there or not, but I'd like to present these flowers on behalf of every one of us. I don't know if you can see these flowers. No, I don't think the Zoom can take these flowers, but I'll still try. I'll still try. Yes. So the
Just
flowers to
coming.
every one of you, to Madhuji, to Rashmi. Thank you, Rashmi, so very much for introducing me and giving me the opportunity. I'm also very grateful to PMC English, to Infinity Channel, to everyone who's actually watched us, and to the people who saw us. Please keep encouraging Infinity. Please keep talking about it to people around you. Please keep spreading the word of happiness, love, bliss. Pyar baante raho. The more you spread, the more it keeps coming to you. So just wanted to express, as I said, thank you, thank you, thank you to every one of you. Yeah, thank you, thank you, thank you. And happy Valentine's Day to every one of you, friends. Enjoy your Valentine with the most beloved person of your life, but also acknowledge every person, every human, everything that is there in your life with a feeling of gratitude towards it. As I said, be it your car, be it your utensils, be it the plate that you eat your food in, be it anything around you, just express gratitude, 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 and a box of lovely chocolates to every one of you on this wonderful Valentine's Day. Oh, wow. I'm seeing so many hearts coming our way. So thank you, thank you, thank you, Madhuji. I love you, yaar. I love you.
Thank you, Balraj. Thank you so much.
So,
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you for coming, and it was blissful listening to your experiences. I'm very curious to see that cosmic picture. I'll go search it up on Google or Facebook, wherever you've posted it. And it was really nice listening to you. And Untold Story of Sita is a favorite book of mine. I started reading and I just couldn't keep it down. It is an amazing book, and thank you so much, Balraj sir. Your energy is unbeatable, I should say. It was like so vibrant, so energetic, and you were just the session was so lively with your energy. Thank you so much, both of you.
thank you, thank you,
And
thank you.
yeah, so friends, if you have any questions or comments or experiences, we are open to Q&A. And while they are posting, I saw one question in the chat: how do you love yourself? There were many answers pouring in, but I would like to hear it from you, ma'am.
Yeah, so I think I've gone through the answers. Yes, whenever you have doubts about yourself, uplift yourself by saying some good things about yourself. So whenever you see yourself low, lift yourself up. So in that way, we can love ourselves. There were times in my life initially before practicing meditation, I was like cursing myself. I was blaming myself, though it was not my mistake. I was just taking all it on myself. But when I practiced meditation, more and more meditation helped me realize that I value a lot and I love myself. It's not like selfish. Many people think that loving oneself is being selfish. It is not at all selfish. If you don't care for yourself, nobody in the world is going to come and care for you. Nobody in the world is going to come and love yourself. So there was this small incident that I would like to share to everyone that happened in Egypt. So there were so many masters who have come from India and along with Patriji to home, and we all have cooked nice food, and everybody started eating and everybody started enjoying the food, and I was serving everybody, and after some time everybody got up and they just slept, and sir was there, and Patri sir asked me, did you eat the food? I said, no, I did not eat the food. Why you didn't eat the food? I said, sir, I have to serve everybody, or I have to take care of everybody. So then he shouted at me saying that, do you think that you are a great person? Do you think that you are a great person by just offering everything that you have to everybody? No, you have to care for yourself. If you are hungry and if you are serving the food to everybody, how are you valuing yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? First, care for yourself. When you care for yourself, then you can care for everybody in a much grander way, he said. So friends, this is self-love, you know, caring for your own self. It is not being selfish. If I take a bite when I'm hungry, it doesn't make me selfish. not waiting for my husband, not waiting for my children. Or many women, we think that, okay, I have to wait for my child to eat. After my child eat or after my husband eat, then only I have a right to eat. So this is not self love. We have to love ourselves. We have never taught this way. So that's why we think that it is selfish. So value yourself, uplift yourself, and just as Balraj said, give a hug to yourself every morning. Every morning you get up, give a smile to yourself, look into yourself in the mirror, and say that you are beautiful. You are beautiful. When you say that to your own self, my goodness, it's a goosebumps moment, like we don't need anybody else to tell us that you are beautiful. If we tell to our own self that we are beautiful, if somebody else tells or not, or they don't tell, we don't care, but we are telling to our own self. So this is what I do and I practice, and I wanted everybody to do the same so that they can see themselves in a happiest way, or in a beautiful way. So yeah, thank you, Rashmi ji, for asking.
Yeah, there was one question. Somebody had raised a hand. I think Usha ma'am.
So sorry, Madhu, I'm sharing all your secrets.
No, I'm so
Thank
happy
you so
because of
much.
this date, so that now all our friends, they will come to Germany and taste the food.
Sure. I'll help you, Madhu.
Yeah,
Thank you
this
all. Thank you.
food again, dear friends. I have learned cooking from Patriji, because it's not only cooking just like that, but cooking with awareness and with full of love, that I have learned from him, seeing him how he does for everybody. So I'm doing the same, whatever I have learned from him. So thank you, Usha. So welcome all friends to Germany. Please have come to our place and let us all enjoy meditating together and having a wonderful food. Thanks, Usha.
Thank you, Madhu.
Usha,
Thank
for
you
sharing
all.
that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Madhu madam. It was great session. So yeah, it was very. This session is bringing so much vibrations. It was very lively session. So I want to just give small update on the Omega Pyramid, a mega pyramid we are building in Dallas. So last month we have bought the land, beautiful big piece of land, 40 acres. And so we are going to do Bhumi Puja on March 3rd. Pari Madam is going to come for that one. This Omega Pyramid is going to play a central role in spreading the meditation all around the world, building on already on the energies that have been created by many people like yourself, Madhu Madam. The great service Patriji has done in spreading the meditation, and many masters like you. So building upon already generated energies like this, so this Omega Pyramid is going to play a great role in spreading the meditation worldwide. Mahatar Babaji, Patriji, and many masters are behind this giving energies. So just a quick update on that one. Thank you so much for giving this opportunity, Rashmiji. Rashmiji.
Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much
you.
for coming.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. So I draw a lot of inspiration from the Dallas team and the entire US team for the event that they had done last year, and my goodness, it's not an easy thing, and the way everyone have come together and for a greater cause in bringing meditation and the pyramids to the world is really amazing. So this pyramid, the Omega Pyramid that is going to come, will be an inspiration to many Western countries, so that they can also bring pyramids to their own countries. So we always take inspiration from Divya and so many other masters in US. So we keep chatting with them and how they are doing, because being in outside India, how the rules and everything. So when we share and when we learn what Divya and the entire team had done in Dallas and in US, so it is helping us also to do the same. Like, for example, starting an NGO in Germany, we have started, and it is going to be active from March. So, and from there we will be doing so many events, and with which we will be also having lots of pyramids around. So thank you for being great inspiration, Sharmaji, and the entire team for bringing this Omega pyramid to this planet Earth. Thank you.
Those are, yeah, I mean, yeah, great words, man. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Divya and we are all we are all good team. So we are working very hard. So yeah, thank you so much for all your words. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.